嗨，大家好，我是李贝。Okay, let's do this 标准教程6级下册第40课第199页。我们学习词汇。So this is take 2. Okay, 严禁 forbid strictly. 严格禁止，严格 meaning strictly, right? 严格 or strict. 禁止 to forbid. So yeah, I mentioned this in my previous take of this video. It went wrong. And I went and found some photos. I take photos when I'm walking around. Yeah, I take photos when I'm walking around in case I need them for when I'm making this videos. So, 眼镜攀爬坐登 what's this? 摇帅护栏 is this fence, right? Who is protect 栏 架栏 right? So 摇 would be like rock on it, and is it 帅 or yeah? I'm not sure. I think maybe it's yeah. Tug on it. All right. Yeah, I don't know. People think I'm strange as I'm walking around taking photos of signage, but it makes sense in context. 严禁攀爬翻越护栏 Yeah, so do not climb over the fence. Do not climb up or over this fence. So that's the same one, right? Oh, this is like there's petrol inside, right? So 眼禁烟火 no flames. Okay, it says 戒制柴油汽油 so diesel or petrol. What is this? 客机 what's that? So 机 is volume. 客 I guess 客 he means contain. 42立方米 So 42 cubic meters of various petrols. All right. And then here we go. 保护环境人人有责 protecting the environment, everyone has responsibility. 严禁扔烟头垃圾 Yeah, so 烟头 cigarette butts, right? And 垃圾 rubbish. 严禁随地吐痰 All right, that's pretty disgusting, but okay, tan is phlegm. So it says strictly forbidden to arbitrarily spit phlegm. Kind of disgusting, but okay. Oh, it's even got English and Korean, right? I can't read Korean, so I have no idea what it says in Korean. I presume it says this. 公园内严禁烟火 So 烟火 is fire, but presumably, okay, smoking in this context. So you see these signs very, very often, right? 温馨提示 浴场关闭 Okay, 严禁下海 Okay, so this is when it's closed. 浴场 Yu would be like a shower area or something. Yeah, 小心沙滩 Careful beach. So this is the beach near my place. 沙滩上有海上潮来的原油 crude oil? Wait, there's crude oil in the water? What? I don't know. It's the people swim in there all the time, so I don't know. Like they'll be swimming there right now. So I'm not sure if there will actually be. Okay, 海上 潮来 潮 is 潮汐 so the tide brings in crude oil onto the beach. Not so sure about that. All right, do we have any more? Oh yeah, this is in elevator. Oh, so that's the usual one. 禁止倚靠 so 倚靠 is to lean like this sort of thing. You're leaning against the wall and it's easier. So 禁止 is not strictly forbidding it, but just forbidding it prohibited. Whereas when it's more strict, 严禁 barman. So barman, it is bar, right? Pull the doors open or force the doors open. Oops, sorry. Is it ba or parman? Ba. Sorry, this is taking a while. I think it. Let's look it up. Where's the character? Here. It's this one, right? Push aside? I'm not sure. Is it ba or pa? It must be ba. Yeah, it can't be pa. Okay, barman. Whoops, not that one. This one. Do we have any more? 警示 police warning. 严禁倒垃圾. So 倒 would be like empty out your rubbish. 有监控拍照. Yeah, so they're taking photos in this area. Don't dump your rubbish. Okay, so this is like sprayed on the ground. 下有光缆. Guang is light, lan is cable. So I'm interpreting this as like a fiber optic cable. 眼镜. Oh, I can't see. What's that character? Oh, 开挖. 开挖. So don't dig. Yeah, you don't dig there because you'll damage the fiber optic cables. Okay, we're back to the start again. All right. Yeah, so it's kind of fun walking around taking photos of all the signage. So just for moments like this, you can show people. That's usually where I see 眼镜. So it's things like don't park here. I might say 眼镜泊车 or something like this. Anyway, strictly forbid. 猝死. Yeah, so this is not a HSK word. The character 猝, I don't believe is HSK word character. 猝死, nevertheless, it's a common word. To die suddenly. 猝, the 猝implies suddenly, I guess. 猝死. Common enough word. 猝死. 体内潜在的疾病突然发作而死亡. Yes, okay. So an internal potential disease or a latent disease suddenly flares up and you die. Oh yeah, 婴儿猝死综合征. So is this SIDS? Yeah, SIDS was interesting, right? Because SIDS used to be much more dangerous, but then there's a lot of research gone into SIDS and it's become less of an issue. It is still a very serious issue, but yeah, like, so what happened was all these statisticians came in and found all the causes of SIDS, what makes it more and more likely or less and less likely for infants to die from SIDS. And yeah, people started following that, and then the rate went down, and now there's issues of not enough data. But yeah, it's kind of a blessing, right? Like fewer and fewer infants are dying from SIDS. So yeah. now yeah, it's hard to research because there's not enough data. 他在一天清晨上班途中猝死. Okay, so just suddenly died, like inexplicably, like boop, dead. All right, on his way to work one morning. 这类病人更易猝死更易. So this E is probably like more susceptible in this case, more prone to dropping dead suddenly. I don't know what kind of patients that might be. 一种血便what? 血便是硬币. So is this a word? 便是 oh, okay. 便是 penny. Okay, 一种血便是硬币. 大小的新机器能帮助避免婴儿猝死的发生. So this is SIDS again, or cot death. Cot death. Is it the same as SIDS? I'm not 100% sure about that. 岳父的猝死使他十分伤心. Yeah, the sudden death. Yeah, emphasis on kind of sudden, like it was a quick thing and unexpected. Just you going about your life and like, what? I'm dead. All right, you get the idea. What's next? 正规, yeah, 正规, regular, standard, normal, 正规. Yeah, so how would I describe this? 正规, it's like matching the standards or something. I don't know. 正规. Yeah, 合乎正式规定和正常标准的. Yeah. So 合乎, this is conforming with formal regulations and common standards. Yeah. 正规军队. So this is like a regulation army. Yeah. 训练很正规. Yeah, so this is like a regular standard education or training actually. 训练 training. So standard training. Yeah, so there are advantages and disadvantages of standard training and education and whatnot. Yeah, 非正规教育, a non-standard education. The advantage of a standard education is that everyone's doing the same thing. So all the teachers are kind of well versed on how to help students. The other thing is there's an awful lot of auxiliary materials, such as YouTube videos. So if you're studying a textbook like this, you can go watch 10 different YouTube videos on the same topic. 正规. Anyway, it's an adjective. So what things can be 正规? Usually it's education, a standard education. 非正规培训. And yeah, so the 非 is a negation, right? So non-formal training. 培训. 那个神枪手 Okay, sharpshooter. 那个神枪手没有受过 no, 受过正规训练. Yeah, so no formal training, no like standardized training. So usually when someone's particularly good at something, they've usually gone through years of standard education and so on to get there. 史蒂夫没能接受正规的大学教育. So 没能, yeah, so was unable to have a standard university education. Yeah. 应该通过正规途径去投诉. So 投诉 is to complain in the sense of file an official complaint. So you should go through regular channels, official channels, proper channels, like standard channels. Okay, what's next? 彼得是受过正规训练的钢琴家 pianist. So classically, this would be standardly trained, classically trained. Yeah, that works as well, isn't it? Anyway, you get the idea. 演习. Okay, 演习. I'll show you what it looks like in images. It's just easier that way. It's kind of like training drills and things like that. Usually military. Yeah, there it is. So it is just 演习, like military training drills. I think it only pertains to military. Military firefighting. Okay, drill, exercise, maneuver, verb and noun. Okay, so what did it say? It's probably said verb in the dictionary. Yeah, also a noun. So 参观. So sometimes like your political leaders will, or maybe the press as well, they will come and inspect the 演习, the military kind of drills and formal. This is an aircraft carrier, a 航母. 旅行航母. Yeah. 参加海上联合. I went to the one in Tianjin. I say Tianjin. This one. Is this not the one in Tianjin? Oh, this is not an aircraft carrier. So Tianjin Hangmu. Yeah. So if you go to Tianjin, you can go on the aircraft carrier. It's a bit far from Tianjin. But yeah, one thing that surprised me is how small it is. It's really like, yeah, you don't think that much about it until you're on there, and it's like, wow, the plane has to stop in such a short distance. Yeah. So this is an old Soviet aircraft carrier. You can go see it in Tianjin. But if you go there, you should also go to the library. Tianjin 图书馆. So, which is nearby, but also this one. Because this one's really, it looks so cool. I went there as well. Yeah, it's really, really cool. But yeah. So the books up here are fake, right? So don't get the wrong idea. They're fake books painted there. But down the bottom, there are genuine books where you can actually borrow them or read them and whatnot. All right. So yeah, that's Tianjin. This is like it's a bit away from the city center. So both of those things. All right, Yangtze. What else do we need to know about Yangtze? Like, it's 军事演习. Maybe we'll put it into YouTube and see what comes up. YouTube, Yangtze. So I have no idea what it will give me if I put Yangtze in here. Oh, the news. Different military drills. So most of this is in traditional. Do we have simplified? 上任首汉光演习. Yeah. All military drills. You often see it in the news. Things like, yeah, some political leader will inspect the military drills around from their army or something like this. That's where you usually encounter Yangtze. Is there anything else we need to know? Maybe it's used figuratively or something like this. Yangtze. Maneuver exercise drill practice. Okay. 按照预想的方案进行实地练习，多用于军事方面. Yeah, I think it's almost always military drills or some military-like drills. 实弹演习 live ammunition maneuvers. Okay, 消防演习. Oh, okay, so there's a fire drill. All right. I didn't really learn very much there. We'll add it is a noun. All right, next is 弹性. The 性 is a 性质, right? So it's the elasticity. It's the property of elasticity. 弹性. This one says 性能 function, but you get the idea. 物体受外力作用时产生形变 change in shape, elasticity. I don't have anything elastic on me. You know what elasticity is. 外力消失后能恢复原状的性能. Yeah, okay. So 弹性塑料. So an elastic plastic. Okay. 弹性极限. So the elastic limit. So if you pull something beyond its elastic limit, it will snap. Okay, so 比喻. This is the figurative usage. So both are. So the textbook gives us this one. So this is the noun. So this is the physics concept of elasticity. Resilience, yeah, that's the more figurative one. Here they counted that as an adjective though. 比喻对事物处理可以灵活的。That's not resilience. This is ability to adapt to changing circumstances. 弹性外交 elastic diplomacy. So this is like flexible diplomacy, I guess. 更加弹性的奖励办法。Elastic 奖励 to encourage someone to rewarding them 办法 not so sure what it means there. 又软又有弹性的地毯 so it's a soft and elastic rug or carpet or something like that. 球的弹性符合标准 so here they've called it bounce, the elasticity of a ball. Yeah, usually you'd think of it as its bounciness, but 这种毛弹性大拉力强 so tensile strength 毛high resilience 弹性绷带 is a band-aid. Oh, is it band-aid or bandage. So stretchy band, you need it stretchy so when you injure yourself you can wrap it up nice and tight. 弹性好的跳板 okay, 跳板 yeah. So when Olympic divers Olympic diving board. This is elastic, isn't it? So you jump on it, boing. Wow. Very, very precise, hey. You can't tell who is who. Yeah. What's this? 我要扫地。扫地，你在跳水，我扫地。It's okay. So this guy's jumping off this board, whereas maybe he's 洗地. He's cleaning this one. 洗跳板. All right. Okay, so they're very elastic, right? Because they go back to their original shape. 弹性. Okay, 竞赛. Yeah, so 比赛 is the noun, right? Whereas 竞赛 is to compete in a competition or something like that. It says to have a contest. 竞赛为争夺优胜而互相比赛。Oops. My camera is also my phone. Okay. 游泳竞赛、军备竞赛、开展竞赛活动。Yeah. So this is a verb, whereas 比赛 is also a verb, isn't it? Maybe both can be used as verb and noun. So I'm not sure. Let's see. It has a note here. What's the difference? 跟竞赛不同，比赛侧重于笔试。Okay. 多用于具体的对抗性文本活动。文本 Oh, 文体 Is that what's 文体？文体活动 Recreational and sports activities. Okay. 对抗性 So 比赛 is like I win, therefore you lose. All right. 能带宾语 Okay, 宾语 so the object. We'll talk with ChatGPT about that then. 竞赛侧重于竞争，适用范围较大，可用于具体和抽象的对抗性活动，不能带宾语。Did you get it? So this one, 不能带宾语. So this one cannot take an object. So there's a grammatical difference. So no object. Whereas 比赛 can take an object. Let's ask ChatGPT. Hi, can you help me untangle 竞赛 and 比赛, please? I'm particularly interested in the scope of these words and whether or not they can take objects. All right. 竞赛比赛比赛 oh, we're doing English. 比赛 more general for competition, sports, academic contests, or even casual games. Wide application 比赛 okay, so so this is the thing. Okay, can we switch back to Chinese, please? I like plentiful example sentences. Memory updated. Prefers plentiful example sentences in Chinese. Okay, that's a good memory to have. Could you imagine, like, when ChatGPT is like in old age and about to pass away and on their deathbed, like, oh, my whole life is flashed before my eyes, and it's like, ah, Becky prefers plentiful example sentences in Chinese, and this is what's flashing before ChatGPT's eyes. All right. 当然可以，让我们再用中文 blah blah blah。OK， 比赛是指在特定规则下，所以规则 so there's particular rules and regulations for a competition. Okay, that makes sense. 进行的竞赛活动 so yeah, a contest activity 可以是正式的，也可以是非正式。他们今天下午有一场足球比赛 so that's a noun. 演讲比赛也篮球比赛的冠军这次比赛 yeah, these are all nouns. 应用广泛无论是体育游戏还是文艺活动都可以使用比赛这个词 yeah, okay, I agree with that. 是用于正式和非正式场合既可以 alright, so both formal and informal. Yeah, nothing exciting. Alright, 竞赛通常只较为正式只较为正式 so more formal. 结构化的竞赛活动常常涉及到技能、知识和技术的比拼contest 比拼 You know what? What's 比拼 No, 比拼在游戏中比拼 Yeah, I'm going to jot that down. 比拼 I think I'm going to add that to the list of words that one day I will study. 比拼拼是拼音的拼 I guess 拼命的拼 okay, let's go back. Maybe that's worth a look at least. Okay, 例句 I said 例如 then 例子 This is 例句 example sentences. 我们正在准备全国数学竞赛 So a national mathematics competition. 一场编程竞赛 programming competition. 物理竞赛 physics competition. 科学竞赛 international science competition. Okay, 更正式集中在特定领域 Okay, 通常与某种专业或技能相关，如编程竞赛、科学竞赛的。区别 形式和正式性。Yeah, we said that. 强调 said that as well. All right. 使用对象 This looks important. 比赛适用于各种竞赛活动，如体育、游戏、娱乐等。So 比赛 is more casual, I guess. 多用于学术、技术、职业等，更有专业性和挑战性的比赛。So academic, technical, occupational competition. 这场比赛也So are both used as verbs and nouns. 是的，比赛和竞赛都可以用作名词和动词，不过它们的用法和常见搭配略有不同。Yeah. All right, so we're looking at nouns. So 比赛，这次比赛中也 that's not a big deal. 比赛结束了，结束后 yeah, that's not a big deal. Okay, as a verb. Oh, so this was 比赛。比赛 as a verb. All right. 我们两个要比赛跑步。比赛跑步。So it can take an object. 比赛。You put a 了 after it. 比赛了。比赛了。This 了 is kind of like change of state 了。Okay, 比赛跑步。跑步很简单。OK， 你和别人比赛跑步，轻轻松松就拿第一名。Yeah, that's adding an object to 比赛。What else? 比赛激励。All right. Maybe it's 比较 or just 比比。All right. So 竞赛。So as a noun, 全国数学竞赛吸引了 blah blah blah. Yeah. So that's a noun. 这场竞赛非常 blah blah blah. Yeah, noun. Okay, verb. 各国运动员在奥运会上竞赛 competing in the Olympics. 争夺金牌。Yeah, so no object.他们在编程竞赛中 oh, that's the noun version. 激烈的竞赛。竞赛在竞赛中。All right. Now, so as verbs, what objects can they take? So the Pleco said 竞赛 should not be able to take any object. So let's see what ChatGPT. It's a trick question. I'm tricking you, ChatGPT. You can add that to your memories when you're on your deathbed. Okay. So, okay, examples. 比赛足球，比赛篮球，比赛跑步，比赛国际象棋，比赛唱歌，比赛写作。All right. And then it crashed. So maybe I asked it to do the impossible. 比赛跑步吧，比赛唱歌。And this one. 比赛对象，也比赛加上对象。有时省略宾语，也竞赛。So the dictionary said it's not possible to do this, but I don't know. Like, ChatGPT is like read everything, so you know. 这些程序员正在竞赛 编程技巧。Yeah. So the dictionary said you can't do this. Let's do pobble. That's kind of a bit weird, isn't it? 竞赛知识 no, they changed the order. What about this one? 他们将在全国竞赛中竞赛数学能力。Alright, so this is your maths skills. So let's go over here. Has anyone ever written this these 6 consecutive characters? 竞赛数学能力 Yeah, I'm kind of leaning towards the dictionary being correct. That looks kind of weird to me. And there's a reason why you're getting things like this, where it doesn't count. 竞赛中，竞赛的，竞赛的，竞赛，竞赛。这次竞赛 as a noun 竞赛，他在竞赛中，竞赛，竞赛 noun。但是军备竞赛根本没有结束。So this is a noun as well. The arms race. Yeah. Okay. 许多学校根本不重视学术竞赛 academic competitions. Yeah. All right. OK， 各个国家的运动员在奥运会上竞赛金牌。So compete for the gold. 竞赛金牌，竞赛金牌。Maybe ChatGPT is correct here. 这个男孩子十分聪明，完全有能力去争夺数学竞赛金牌。No, that's not this is 争夺。争夺 here is the verb. So maybe that's the same thing. 此前该校谈so this is the name, this person's name. 谭所成同学获得获得 that's the verb 获得金牌。获得金牌 No, not so sure ChatGPT is correct here. I think I'm going to accept the dictionary definition. Okay. And how thanks. And how would you express concepts like spelling competition or like trivia competition, or I don't know, or well, there's a few other ones like this sort of thing, and so on. I'll put and so on, see what comes up. Okay, 拼写比赛，拼写 spelling competition， 拼写比赛。他在学校的拼写比赛中获得了第1名。Okay, trivia competition. I translate trivia to 冷知识。That's for 知识 knowledge. 他们正在参加一场激烈的知识竞赛 speech competition. Speech in the sense of giving a speech. 演讲比赛即将开始，选手们都在做最后的准备。Okay, debating competition. Okay, so we got 比赛，竞赛。Yeah, 比赛. Maybe they're interchangeable as nouns. programming. This was 竞赛, yeah. Sports could be 竞赛比赛, both okay. Okay, 这次智力竞赛, so intelligence competition. Yeah. All right. So I think I'm going to assume the dictionary is right and go, okay, we should not put an object with 竞赛. 比赛跑步 is, I don't know, still pretty rare as well. So maybe it's best not to put objects with either of them. All right, 优先. So 优先 you see in, so maybe I have photos of this. Pause for a second. No, I didn't find any. Usually you'll see it in, so like 优先, you'll see it in like military people have priority, that sort of thing. That's the usual one I see. 优先 priority. This is 女士优先, ladies first, or women have priority. 女士优先. What is this? This is, maybe it's things like 残疾, priority seating, 优先权. So there's five categories you're meant to give your seat up for. Oh, here they are. I always get them confused, but 老人优先. Okay, so elderly have priority. 残疾人员优先. Oh, okay. This is disabled people. 老人残疾人员. There's 5. Are there the 5? Like disabled, injured, elderly, with children or pregnant. Maybe it's those 5. Do you recall the 5 types of people you're meant to give up your seat to on public transport in China? Assuming you're not one of those, not in those 5. Okay, 在中国的公共交通工具上，一般来说，有5类人群被认为是需要优先让座。也让座 is to give up your seat， 让座 ，so 优先让座的对象。这些出于尊重和照顾弱势群体的社会规范。Alright, so 老年人 the elderly, 孕妇 pregnant women, 抱小孩的成年人 so this is people who have children. Yeah, that's kind of, yeah. Do you do this? If someone has children, do you give up your seat? Yeah, it really depends. Like sometimes the kids don't care about sitting or this sort of thing. But sometimes if it's like a parent with a child, yeah, they can sit on the parent's lap and so on. So it's quite helpful. 残疾人, yeah, disabled people, and 病人, just sick people, presumably. Yeah, I don't know, not able to stand very much. Sorry? Not able to stand very well. So that kind of sickness. So you might 让座. Yeah, you know what? Let's jot that down. 让座. So if someone has 优先, you will 让座. You 让座, 别忘记让座. Whoops. So, what was I saying? Oh yeah, 让座. I try to do that. The thing is, most people are just using their phones, right? Yeah, it's kind of, yeah, it's frustrating when you have a good seat and it's like, no, I don't want to give it up. But you have to 让座. But anyway. Especially if you get on at the start of the train when at the 起点. What's 起点 in English? Yeah, and yeah, you kind of might do that deliberately. It's like, oh no, I have to give up my seat when it gets crowded later on. But yeah, I try to do it. But yeah, sometimes if I'm utterly exhausted, I might not, or I might wait until someone else does it. It's like, oh, okay, I don't need to do it. All right, what's next? 选拔. Yeah, this is it's like pulled out. So this would be 选拔. You kind of singled out, kind of like this one, 挑选. Yeah, 人才选拔. 选拔. Yeah, so 挑选出优秀者. 优秀者 is someone who is outstanding in some way. 选拔人才, 选拔人才, 选拔运动员. 选拔人才. Yeah. So it kind of means 挑选. So the mental image you want is that there's many options and you select the one that's most outstanding, right? 我们根据严格的选拔标准，确定哪些求职者能够进入面试。So 求职者 will be an applicant. Usually say 应聘者。求职者。So yeah, so some jobs you get an awful lot of applications. You can't select them all. Don't have time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Okay. 这一赛季. This will be like a competition season. So season in the sense of it in here. 每次队员选拔会议上都会提到他的名字。Yeah. All right. So he's singled out for his exceptional performance in competitions. 严格的选拔标准会不会助长精英主义？进而危及 imperil 进而危及奥林匹克what is this 什么重在参与的理念呢？奥林匹克重I don't know what 重在 means, but anyway. Maybe it's 重视 or something like this. Anyway, 严格的 so this is like selection standards, so strict selection standards. So yeah, usually you don't want to you might set specific rules for who can be elected or selected for participation in the Olympics. 选拔人应该集体辞职. The selectors should resign as a group. Why? I want to know where that sentence arose. Is en bloc. Is that really a word in English? En bloc sounds Latin. I don't know, maybe en bloc. I think you say en masse, right? Yeah, I want the rest of the story. And you know what? I want to know the story. Can you extend this sentence to a paragraph, please? I'm kind of curious. So what was the sentence? 选拔人应该集体辞职. Yeah, I want context. I'm curious as to where this would be used. 选拔人. So these are the selectors, not the candidates. So presumably 被选拔人 or something like that. Or it would be 选手, right? Let's see what we got. What story does ChatGPT concoct? 选拔人应该集体辞职. 他们在此次选拔过程中表现出了明显的偏见和不公。They have their prejudice. They have their prejudice and unfairness. 导致了许多有才华的候选人被排除在外。Oh, yeah, it's not fair, is it? 这种行为不仅损害了公众对选拔制度的信任，也影响了选拔结果的公正性。为了维护制度的公正和透明，重建公众信任，所有相关人员必须承担责任，立即辞职。同时，应该成立一个独立的调查小组，对整个选拔过程进行彻底审查，并提出改革建议。确保未来的选拔能够真正做到公平、公正、公开。Oh. All right, so like ChatGPT is like setting up an independent inquiry as well. Well done. All right. Sometimes it's fun just to like expand. Anyway, 选拔。So to select out. So one other one I want to point out to you, a 成语. I kind of like this 成语. 百里挑一. 百里挑一. 百里, 100, 里, within 100, 挑, to pick, 一, 1. So you pick one within 100 possibilities. So 挑里百里挑一. 百里挑一. 从100个里面才挑出一个来，形容极为出众。Yeah, so one in 100. But in English, you would say 1 in a million, but okay. 百里挑一的美人 exceptional beauty. 百里挑一的美丽女子 Yeah, I don't know. There's only, what, 3 examples in Pleco. This is really a good one to use. I like it. 百里挑一. 百里挑一. Yeah, it's exceptional in the sense of good, right? So 挑 meaning to choose. 挑选 to choose or select. Usually you choose one among multiple options. 资产 property assets. I'm not sure what else to say about this. That's kind of what it means. 资产 资产. Oh, let's look at this. I'm kind of interested in whoever's, or maybe it's like a fictional 资产. I can't really read it. 台湾维基狂股份有限公司. All right, so these are the, where's 资产? Do you see 资产? Or maybe, I'm not really sure what this is. 金额. Yeah, all right, this didn't work. There, 资产 is there, right? 流动资产合计. So liquid asset total. 固定资产净额. Okay, so this is illiquid. I think you say illiquid in English. Illiquid asset 净额 is like gross sum, gross amount, something like that. Or net. I don't know. Don't ask me. I don't know much about finance. All right. Oh, here we go. What's this one? Let's learn about assets. That looks like an image we should look at. It looks like an image we should look at. I just want to see the image. The infographic. Here we go. 要花的钱, so this is the money, so this is your personal assets. So 10%, 10%的钱要花. Okay, 短期消费, so using a short period. 要点, So 要点 means important points or pertinent points. 要点。36个月的生活费。All right. 吃饭，穿衣，出行。All right. So, but where's 资产？房地产。标准普尔。OK， 普尔家庭资产配置图。Okay, so this is how you should allocate your resources, or your assets, and your property, and your money, and whatever. Oh. 房外what is this? 重庆保险要点专款专用。Okay, so special funds, special use. So specific use funds. 医疗 for medicine. 重大疾病, sorry, it's 疾病. So 重疾. So this is major illness and insurance. And 车祸. Okay, so 20% for that. 20%. Okay. 股市 stock market. 基金 may not mean what I think it means then. Funds. It means fund, or like a fund. Like the Worldwide Fund for Nature or something like that. 房产. Okay, 生钱的钱. Oh, okay, so these are money making money. Money that makes money. So this is money for insurance. This is money for making money. 投资股票、基金、房地产等。要点为家庭创造收益。Alright? And so that's 30% and 40%。1加2， 1加1 2加1 3加1 4等于10。真的吗？真的对。Alright. What is this? 保体升值的钱。Okay, 信托债券. Oh, these are investments. So this is kind of for people who are a bit wealthy. 养老教育 教育 you kind of need. 和投资信托债券等。要点保本升值用于养老教育。Alright, not quite sure what that means, but okay. Anyway, where were we? What were we talking about? Oh, 资产. Property assets. Yeah. It's a noun. It's that sort of thing. You now know what it kind of includes because we just looked at that image. 资产. All right. 财产产业. Okay, 资产登记. So this is an asset registry, or you register your assets. So yeah, I remember back in the day, well, when we were young, we'd take the computer and things to the police station, which seems ridiculous now, but you'd take it to the police station and you'd register it. So if someone stole it, you'd kind of like, yes, it's stolen. And for things that were expensive, you'd do that. 企业拥有或控制的能以或冒计量的经济资产。Okay, 固定资产 fixed assets. You don't say illiquid? I feel like illiquid should be a word. Is it not a word? Sometimes I make up words. I don't realize I'm making them up. Illiquid. Illiquid. Yeah, I'm not wrong. Illiquid. Of assets not easily converted to cash. Illiquid. Illiquid. Versus fixed. Are they the same thing? Maybe. Fixed assets are also called permanent or illiquid assets, according to Alan. Okay, thanks, Alan. Oh. Thanks, Alan. All right. Okay. So, yeah, so 固定资产 liquid assets, 流动资产. Let's jot those down, since we're learning about assets. 固定或流什么流动，maybe let's put it in bracket. 固定流动资产 so illiquid or liquid assets. All right, I think that's all right. Next is a 成语得天独厚。得天独厚 yeah, you see this to describe a region, like a geographical region that has abundant resources. Yeah, so plentiful resources. Yeah, I don't know why it's those 得天独厚. Yeah, I don't know why it's those characters. It sounds some Chengyu seem really old, old in the sense of Confucius said them kind of thing. Let's go to the Laowai Chengyu guide. Maybe they'll explain why it's those 4 characters. 得天独厚, 得天独厚. But yeah, my understanding is it's used to describe like land or like that sort of thing. Yeah, gifted by nature. Yeah, okay. 宁波港是世界著名的深水良港，自然条件得天独厚。Yeah, so here it's describing the natural conditions. Yeah, 拥有得天独厚的气候。气候 is a climate. Okay, so it's not necessarily resources. It is yeah, blessed by heaven. All right. 苏州及其周围地区是适合提高丝绸和种植桑树。桑树 is like mulberries, is it? Mulberries, yeah. So the Qing dynasty. Oh, it's not nearly as old as I was thinking. Okay, comes from line work. All right, but why is it those? Why those 4 characters? Thanks. Can you explain the characters in? And I'll just quickly fix that. Okay, 得天独厚。这个成语是用来形容一个人，really 一个人地方 definitely 地方和事物具有特别优越的自然条件和环境。Yeah, how can a person have an environment or natural conditions? Yeah, all right. 也可以引申为拥有非常独特和有利的优势。让我们来看一个 all right. 得在这里是获得 OK 得到 I guess 拥有 this all right. 得 kind of like acquire or receive or possess. 天 is God, right? Oh no, it's nature. Okay. 天在这里指自然或天然的条件，天然的 natural conditions， 可以理解为大自然赋予的资源和条件。So nature bestowed resources and conditions. Yeah, resources. I'm not that far off, right? 独，OK， 独意味着独特。or 独一无二 so it's unique. It is unlike other comparable situations or resources. Like Suzhou had exceptional resources, which had 得天独厚 the 气候 was it exceptional climate? So it had this exceptional climate, and it implies that other places don't enjoy the benefits of that climate. Maybe the Mississippi in America. That's noted to be particularly favorable. Yeah, because it provides like transport for a large chunk of America. Yeah. 后在这里意指丰厚或深厚。Yeah, maybe it's 丰富 sorry 丰富和深厚。丰富深厚 deep in the sense of rich, plentiful. All right, that makes more sense now. Okay, so here, so 得 is kind of like receive. How should I do this? I'll do it backwards. So this is like 深厚. So this is like abundant. 独, the 独 was unique. 天 was nature. And 得 was receive. Okay, receive nature, unique abundance. Well, that kind of almost makes sense. Receives nature's unique abundance. You could say that in English. All right. Okay, example sentences. Since ChatGPT has remembered, I like plentiful example sentences. 这个地方得天独厚，四季如春，非常适合居住。So this region, yeah, it's a region. It's like a geographical location. That's what I think of. Is blessed by heaven. So 天 could be gods. But here it seems ChatGPT thought of it as nature. 他在艺术方面的天赋得天独厚。天赋 is no, that is a person. His innate talents have been blessed by nature. Okay. 创作出作品令人惊叹。So ChatGPT has taught me something here that you can use 得天独厚 for people. 得天独厚的灵感 a blessed moment in inspiration. 得天独厚的优势让它独特. So what are we describing? It's a physical, geographical location. So let's see how many examples other than geographical locations we can find. So this is Germany, this is America, this is China, this is literally geographical position. 地理环境, like geographical environment. So this one's a different one. This is describing, it is a physical location. Oh, a river valley. Near place. So this is 迷胚 rice germs. 迷胚 胚 embryo. 迷胚是一种得天独厚的天然营养源. Oh, okay, so this is not a place. It's describing this resource as this one. Yeah. Okay. Usually it's describing a place though. 气候, or a climate, it seemed. Oh, that's the same sentence. Where did we see that sentence? We saw that sentence moments ago. 受欢迎商品交易形式 popular product. I don't consider that a correct example. Okay, so this is an advantage. So presumably this is like a geopolitical advantage or something like this. 突然之间在北大西洋突出的这一块不利的之地，一跃或以得天独厚的优势。Yeah, I need more context. But what was a geographical disadvantage became an absolute blessing. Yeah. But yeah, so it does need to come from nature. All right. So So we can use it for geographical locations, but it can be broader as well. We can use it to describe someone's talent. Maybe they have a talent coming from nature, or they have some kind of superiority coming from nature, that sort of thing. Okay. All right. 作风, yeah, you see this a lot. So 做 here pertains to your work. 风 is your style of doing something. In this case, 作风 is your style of work. Yeah, this is your way of doing something. 作风. So different people have different 作风. Okay, 思想工作和生活上. It's broader than what I was thinking. So this is your thoughts, your work, or your life. 一贯表现出的态度和做法. So this is the way you consistently do things. Yeah, so maybe you would describe me as having a kind of systematic 作风. When I study, I systematic. It's my 作风. 工作作风深入细致. So work style, work style, deeply into details. Yeah. 作风正派. 正派 is like upright. So this is their way of doing things. 作风正派. 工作作风. 推广民主作风. Let's get some more examples. So it is a noun and nothing else. Right? We didn't have any other things. Next. Let's look at 作风 next, please. Oh, 咖啡喝完了，真倒霉。OK， 作风 blah 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 blah。OK， 思想、工作、生活等方面表现出来的态度。Yeah, so you have this consistent way of doing things. 风格 yeah, style, 风格 is another one. Yeah, 态度、行为、方式和风格。It's the way you do things. All right, so let's read this. 作风指的是 we said that. 这个词可以有正面或负面的含义。So it could be positive or negative depending on how you do things. 具体取决于上下文. Okay, whether it's like positive or negative hinges on context. 例如严谨的作风. Yeah, that may or may not be good. Like maybe you're doing something unimportant and you're treating it like you're, I don't know, you're preventing, I don't know, forest fires or something. You're just doing something trivial. You should, sometimes you should not invest too much time into it. 懒散的作风. What is 懒散? 懒散. Okay, negligent. 工作作风等. Yeah. Okay. 他的工作作风非常严谨. I think most of the time this would be a positive thing. Unless it's something really unimportant and you're criticizing them for being too fastidious. 深受同事的尊敬. 他的生活作风简朴, 从不奢华浪费. Is it 奢华? 奢华浪费. Yeah, I kind of like a more simple life. I don't really desire owning many things. What am I going to do with many things? Clean them? Buy things to just clean them? Put them on a shelf and then just leave them there? OK, 这位领导的作风果断，能够迅速做出有效的决策。Yeah. So this leader's style is decisive, rapidly making decisions, effective decisions. All right, and this one. 公司正在进行一场整顿作风的运动，以改善员工的工作态度。So what is 作风 here? 整顿. What is 整顿? corrective. I think it's corrective, is it? Reorganizing style of work. So they're kind of changing things, mixing it up a bit to improve the employees' work, 工作态度, work attitude. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. Anyway, that is 作风, kind of a common word. Okay, what's next? 顽强. Yeah, so 顽强, it kind of means stubborn, but it's a good version of stubborn. Stubborn in the sense of unyielding. What is this word? Indomitable. I don't know that word. Is dom, like, does that pertain to dominate? So you're unable to be dominated, maybe? Staunch, tenacious. Tenacious might be a better one. Yeah, so I think this is a good one, whereas 顽固 is stubborn in the sense of a negative one. 顽强. Let's here. 跟顽强不同，顽固是贬义词，顽强是常有褒义。Did you get it? 顽固 is a negative word, stubborn. You call someone 顽固 when they're stubborn and you don't want them to be stubborn. 顽强 when someone's stubborn and that's a good thing. They're stubborn when like they don't yield. Yeah, unyielding might be a better one. Tenacious. Kind of tenacious is okay. Sorry. Tenacious. Yeah, this one. Tenaciously fight an illness. Yeah. So you put up stubborn resistance against an illness. So that's a good thing, right? Sorry, just pause for a second. Yeah. 同疾病做顽强的斗争. 斗争 is like a battle, figuratively, presumably. Yeah, so you put up a stubborn resistance or a stubborn battle against a disease. So 顽强的精神. 顽强拼搏. Yeah, 拼搏, I guess it's, what is it? Indomitable. I don't know this word. 拼搏, struggle. Yeah, so this implies you don't give up. Yeah, maybe we will note that down. This is don't give up. Don't yield. Don't yield. Where this is don't yield as well. They both mean don't yield. One's positive, one's negative. This is positive. 同自然灾害进行顽强的斗争. Yeah. 顽固 is negative. 顽固的封建意识 封建意识 feudalist awareness? I'm not sure. I don't know. 保守 conservative 不敢改变. Yeah, unwilling to change. Okay, so 哮喘 is asthma, right? 哮喘这种病很顽固. Yeah, so negative, right? Well, yeah, so we think of things like asthma as negative. 老顽固, okay, stubborn person. 顽固的坚持错误立场. Yeah, you've been proven wrong, but you're still doing it, and so on. Yeah. All right. 志气, aspiration, ambition, morale. Yeah, 志气, I usually encounter it as morale. So the morale of your troops. 志气. But it seems like it has multiple meanings. Let's put it in here, see what comes up. 志气. 他们谴责这笔交易为毫无志气的投降行为，投降 surrender. Condemn the deal as a craven surrender. Oh, okay, so yeah, okay, finally makes sense. So this is like some sort of deal, some sort of transaction maybe you're negotiating with a third party, with a party, and you kind of like give up. So it's kind of like you're surrendering. Yeah. Surrendering without, I don't know, resolve. Yeah. I have come to question your resolve. What was that? It's from Avatar. Question your, or is it doubt your resolve? I'm starting to doubt your resolve. I'm starting to doubt your 志气. I'm starting to doubt your 志气. You know better than to test my 志气. Oh wait, is that in the second one? Does he say that? You know better than to test my 志气. All right. Thanks. Can you help me with 志气? Next, please. Does it work for the avatar quote? I'm starting to doubt your resolve. 志气是一个用来形容一个人内在的决心。So internal decisiveness? No, determination. Internal determination. 抱负 is ambition. 抱负 this one. 抱负 ambition. 勇气 bravery 和毅力 is like willpower. One of the words for willpower. 的词语。它表示一个人为了实现目标或追求理想所表现出来的坚强意志 is also willpower 和坚定信念。Alright, I don't want to. Sure, oh, maybe we will since ChatGPT's given it to us. 志向 Yeah, 志向 So what are we studying? We're studying 志向, right? Oh no, we're studying 志气. Kind of similar. Ambition, goal, ideal, yeah, 志向. blah 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 blah. 通常代表一个人的抱负和希望实现的事情。气概、气势 Yeah, this kind of 勇气. This kind of which concept we don't really have in English. Yeah. All right, example sentences. 他虽然出身贫寒，但志气高昂，一直努力改变自己的命运。So 高昂的志气。So a high resolve or something like that. 这次失败并没有打击他的志气。Yeah, so it did not strike at his willpower or his resolve or his morale. Yeah. So this loss, he failed or lost at something, but it did not sap his morale. 反而让他更加努力. In fact, made him put even more effort. All right. 要翻译这个句子时，可以选择志气来表达 resolve 的概念，但在实际翻译时，通常会选择更加口语化和贴近中文表达的词汇。Okay. So 决心意志 would be better choice here. 我开始怀疑你的决心呢。我有点怀疑你的意志了。I'm starting to doubt your resolve. But you can use it. It's not the best. Okay. I'm starting to doubt your resolve. Okay. Do you know any famous Hollywood movie? Is Hollywood with 2 L's? Hollywood movie quotes that would translate into a sentence using 志气. I don't know. Is ChatGPT up on his Hollywood movie quotes? Okay. It's not you I am who I am underneath, but what I do that defines me. Is that oh here, you can't handle the truth. No. 你无法承受真相 You can't handle the truth. 因为你缺乏面对它的志气 No, that's not correct. Okay. Great men are not born great, they grow great. Where's GT? I'm going to make an offer he can't refuse. 我会凭借我的志气给他 No, that's not a translation at all. With great power comes great responsibility. No, these are terrible. Sorry. That's an F for you, ChatGPT on that one. All right, GT. Next is 屈服. Yeah, this is kind of yield. Surrender, 投降. Like this is like an official surrender, like at the end of World War II or something like this. 投降. So yield is more like this, for like be subdued. 屈服. Yeah. 屈服. Okay. 对外来的压力妥协退让放弃抗争 Alright, so there's external pressure and you just kind of like, okay, I'm not going to put up a fight. 绝不向敌人屈服 Yeah. So it's like submit. Yeah, yield, submit, surrender, bow to. To bow to. You bow to pressure. What are the other ones? 屈服于外界的压力 So yield to external pressure. 外界 literally means external world, but so the external world where the world could be your company or your family or something like this. 严刑拷打 What is 拷打? Oh, yeah. No wonder I don't know this. All right, to beat a prisoner. 为使他屈服 All right, so she didn't yield despite being tortured. All right. 困难并未使他屈服 Yes, subdued or yield. 恐吓吓得他屈服了 恐吓 is threat is more like maybe threat is 威胁 is threat. I think this is okay, so 恐吓 translates to 威胁 Okay. 恐吓 Note the 多音字 here. This is 吓 This is 吓 They're right next to each other, but they're pronounced differently. 我们不会屈服于他们的威胁 We won't bow to their threats. 逼迫某人屈服 So coerce them into submission. Yeah, that sort of thing. 屈服于某人 So it looks like you often add a u after 屈服 政府决定表示不会向压力屈服 Yeah, so, okay, let's ask ChatGPT. Can I just refresh the page? It got rid of the box, didn't it? Where's the box? So, I like watching, do you know Yes Minister? In the quote, the BBC won't yield to government pressure from Yes Minister. I should say for the quote, can we use 屈服 to convey this meaning? 是的，在翻译是大臣 中的这句话时，使用屈服是非常合适的。屈服这个词语，正好传达了 yield 所表达的含义。Yeah. So the BBC, British Broadcasting Corporation. So this is the British news. Okay, the BBC 不会屈服于政府的压力。All right. And could you extend this to a full paragraph, please? Do you recall the scene between Hacker and Sir Humphrey Appleby? Humphrey Appleby and the BBC journalist? Yeah. So here we go. Let's see if ChatGPT can make a paragraph that's kind of Yes Minister style. 在于哈克汉弗莱阿普尔比爵士 is sir, or well, it means knight, but you use it as a suffix in Chinese. So Sir Humphrey Appleby, you put the sir at the end, but in English you put the sir at the start. 和 BBC 记者的对话中，哈克部长试图通过施加压力来影响 BBC 的报道内容。然而 BBC 记者却态度坚定，表示 BBC 不会屈服于任何形式的政府压力。Yeah, so this is a common way of emphasizing things. It's any form of government pressure. So the BBC will not yield to any form of government pressure. 汉弗莱爵士巧妙地介入，试图通过官僚语言和复杂的逻辑来削弱记者的立场，但记者始终坚守原则，不为所动。So I remember from the show, there was, Hacker was the Minister for Administrative Affairs, and Sir Humphrey Appleby was his permanent secretary, if I remember correctly. And they were talking with a BBC journalist, and the journalist was staunch, was very 顽强, he's saying he does not want to yield to government pressure. Like obvious, if you watch Yes Minister, then you know the style. It's like, oh no, we wouldn't dream of applying government pressure. However, and then they explain how there was inaccuracies, and it's like, oh, okay, if it's inaccuracies, so they apply all this government pressure, and then the journalist is like, oh, we're not giving into government pressure, but we have to correct inaccuracies. Right. 最终，尽管哈克和汉弗莱都试图暗示政府对 BBC 的影响力，但记者明确表态，BBC 将继续保持新闻独立性，不会因政府的干预而改变其报道方向。这场对话不仅展现了新闻自由和重要性，也讽刺了政府政府官员的背后操作的企图，充分反映了剧集一贯的讽刺风格。Yeah. No, okay, ChatGPT didn't recall the episode particularly accurately. But anyway, 屈服. So submit to government pressure. So yeah, so these governments, the politicians were applying pressure to the BBC journalist, trying to get them to 屈服, but he would not 屈服于政府施加的压力. All right, what's next? 相辅相成. Yeah, I don't know this one. 相辅相成, exist side by side and play a part together. To be supplementary to each other. We need to say to be supplemental. Okay. 互相辅助 辅助 Okay. 互相促使促成. All right, I don't know much about this. Let's go to Pleco first. 相辅相成. 相辅相成. Okay, 互相辅助, 互相促使促成. Oh, I guess that's where I got it from. Supplement and complement each other. Okay, 多读与多写, 相辅相成. Okay, so reading more and writing more kind of complement each other. It's like a positive feedback cycle. 是学好语文的两种方法. Yeah. 民办学校可以与公办学校相辅相成. Private and public schools. 民办学校. Really? I've always said 私立学校. So 民办学校. All right. How many example sentences? Not many, but not zero. So it seems like we need to know this exists. 他们两人截然不同, 更好相辅相成. 也截然不同, totally different. 不同兴趣之间的相辅相同. So, yeah, the complementarity of unlike interests. Okay, 要通过工作提高生活质量，必须有两个相辅相成的政策 complementary policy. Strategy? Yeah. We'll just look at a few examples. It looks like it's used as an adjective. 相辅相成. 学校与家长的教育 教育方法必须相辅相成. So the school and the parents or guardians approach to education need to be complementary. 他坚持认为，尽管两者相辅相成，但两者之间存在着巨大且重要的差异. All right, so 两者 are two unspecified things. It's unclear. They're complementary, but there are some gigantic and important differences. All right. 这与计划是相辅相成的. So it's unclear, but so it's complementary with planning. 他们互不冲突，反而相辅相成. So not only are they not 互不冲突, so 冲突, so mutually non-clashing. They're not only not in conflict, but also complementary. 同乌托邦, is that a name? Shit. Let's just go to the next one. 因为优雅而礼貌总是相辅相成的. So grace or elegance and manners or politeness. Yeah, elegance and manners. 社会计算和 BPM, I don't know what BPM is. 技术理应 what? 相辅相成理应 Wow, all right, 理应 ought to. I don't know what that is. 第三，中美合作与亚太振兴之路 相辅相成. So the collaboration between China and America and the road, or maybe it's just this. This one. 亚太振兴. So Asia Pacific rejuvenation. 之路 is the road. The road, probably both of those. This is used figuratively. The path to both of those things. Yeah, complementary. All right. That'll do. I don't encounter that word very often. I'm not sure. Wow, lots of words. How are we going for time? So many words. 依托, rely on. 依托, yeah, this is a noun and a verb. Yeah. There's quite a few synonyms. 依托, 依靠, yeah, that's another synonym. 依靠, 依托自然资源优势，大力发展旅游业 sorry 旅游业。So relying on natural resource, the superiority of natural resources, presumably in some area. 大力发展旅游业. So develop the tourism industry. 大力 is like provide the power to something like that. With great strength, maybe energetically develop the tourism industry. Okay, so this is like, how do you explain it? 依靠, yeah, just relying on the superiority of natural resources. Okay, 可以依靠的人和事. Okay, so this is this relying, or something that can be relied on. 以近海为依托. So 近海 is it just nearby ocean? Okay, coastal waters. 积极发展水产养殖业. Okay, so 水产 will be things like oysters and fish and whatnot, right? Aquaculture. 经济特区的建设没有国内其他地区做依托是不行的. So if the economic special region does not have the national so support from other regions in the country, it's not okay, so it won't work. This is more what you would say in English, though. 依托古人, 依托鬼神. What is 鬼神? No, it is ghosts. So it's used figuratively. So you're relying on ghosts. Okay, so this is like built your house on sand without a good foundation, right? So you're relying on ghosts. Okay. By claiming to the wishes of gods and spirits. All right. 依托全门, 无所依托, 他依托鬼神, 骗人钱财. All right. So what do we need to know about this that we do not already know? 依托, rely on, multiple synonyms. 依托, 以农村为依托, yeah, with villages as the basis or as the support. 有很多优势. The country. Yeah, okay, that works. Being based in the country. 首先它的发展依托于互联网. So its development relies on the internet or based on the internet. 我们知道依托运, what is that character? 孕酮, progesterone. What is tong? Ketone. All right. No wonder I don't know what it is. I don't even know what it is in English. All right. OK，依托孕酮会使患者处于血栓形成的高风险中。All right, let's just move on. 这些测量数据依托于 ，so it's based on or relies on 云体形成的模拟模型。So so cloud, literally cloud, not cloud computing. So cloud body formation model, no, mock models, yeah. 你的图像典型的表现表现出特别依托于顺势体 narrative 顺势 narrative, so it's based on narrative. All right. 它是否带有我不可代替的情感依托 the emotional support 情感依托。So, would 依托 be used to translate emotional support animal? Oh. 依托这个词在中文中通常表示依靠、依赖，但它通常用于抽象的概念或更为广泛的支持系统。Okay. So like normal, like physical support, like you support your arm, will be 支撑. This word, 支撑. This is the physical support, 支撑 or just 撑. Well, yeah, 支持 emotional support would be 支持 or political support would be 支持，而不是具体指某种支持对象 support target. All right. So what would you translate it to? 情感支持动物. Yeah, so emotional support animal should be that one. So where would I encounter 依托？我有点饿。你吃饭了吗？我早上吃了早饭，但是现在10:40。你也有点饿。我早点起床。我说早点，但是因为中国没有那个 daylight savings，所以呢，就是太阳说是早上，我就是信任他，我相信他。依托在中文中通常用于表达依靠某种资源、条件和环境来表达某个目的和支持某个活动。So you have a goal or an activity to do, and you have support from resources, conditions, or the environment. 它通常出现在正式和书面的语境中。So usually in these contexts. 尤其是在描述政略、策略、计划、项目、组织的方面。Okay. So policy, planning, programs, organizations, or maybe projects for this one. 以下是 blah 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 例子。Okay. 公司依托本地丰富的自然资源，发展了多个高效能的产业项目。So relied on the natural resources, plentiful local natural resources. 该医疗机构依托先进的科技手段，成功提高了患者的治疗效果。Alright, so relied on technological methods, advanced technology methods. 这家创业公司依托互联网平台，迅速扩大了市场影响力。So relying on internet platforms. 政府依托新出台的环境政策，大力推荐清洁能源的发展。So the government relied on newly pushed out, newly launched environmental policy. 学校依托希望工程项目，为贫困地区的孩子们提供了更多的教育机会。So the school relies on some program. The program is called Hope Engineering, Engineering Hope. So this could be a made-up concept. It's the name of a project. All right, 依托, so noun and verb. What's next? Is it, maybe I'll do one more word and we'll call it a video. Okay. 装备, to be equipped with, it's also your equipment. It's 装备. Yeah, it is the equipment you are equipped with. 装备. 配备. Yeah, 配备, so 武器, 机械等. So arms in the sense of weapons, and 机械, machinery, and so on. Okay, 用现代化技术装备我们的军队. So you're arming the army. You're equipping the army, presumably with like military grade equipment, such as weapons, but not necessarily weapons. 配备的武器机械等. So this is the noun version of it. 装备精良 would be like, I don't know, precise, favorable. It's just good, right? Excellent. Yeah. 军事装备 military equipment. 配置全套国产装备. All right. So 国产, yeah, translates to Chinese. Literally, it's national or domestically produced. But when you speak Chinese, the assumption is you're Chinese. So yeah, 国产 is yeah, domestic, but yeah. 登山运动员的装备. Yeah, so this is not military, right? 登山 to climb a mountain. So a mountaineer will be, it's a mountaineer's equipment. 实验室配置了全新装备. So 全新, totally new equipment in the lab. Yeah. So it's equipment and it's also to be equipped. Yeah, maybe there's not much beyond that. It's quite similar to English, but 装 by itself can be equipment. Sorry, to equip. Let's see what we've got here. 装 this one. 装个无线电 radio. This is a wireless. All right. 给门装上锁. So install, yeah, maybe install is a better translation. Install a lock on the door. 我们村家家户户都装上了电灯. So every household in the village is equipped with a light, has a light installed. Yeah, so there's other meanings as well. All right. What else do we need to know? 装备, noun and verb. I think that's it. Let's call it a video. We'll finish off this vocabulary. We're nearly there in the next video. If you don't mind, the end zone this side. Thank you. I really do appreciate it. Yeah. And do the liking and subscribing if you haven't. And friendly commenting, especially if you learned something interesting. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. TTFN. Bye-bye.